Y'all, this is a parental advisory. I'm going to be showing pictures of my surgery, and some of these pictures are semi-nude and stuff like that. So, again, parental advisory. Shouldn't no kids be watching my videos any damn way. Alright.
Hey y'all!
Hey y'all!
Hey y'all! Hey y'all!
Look at Kid with her singing ass. Let's get to the show.
Hey y'all, so the day has come for me to tell you guys about my my surgery journey. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so before we get into the actual surgery pictures and stuff, I'm showing y'all pictures of myself as a kid and as a younger person. I don't have many pictures of myself as a young adult and stuff like that. This is after I moved up here to Minnesota, which is really where my life took such a turn for the better. I still had, things that I went through and stuff, when I first got up here, getting used to a new environment. But shit, I just wanted to let y'all see, as far as like a physical aspect, I've never had surgery on my face, ever. I've never had surgery. I've never had a BBL. The surgeries that I did have, however, I got my teeth fixed. I had obviously a breast reduction because damn. And I had some hernia fixes. I had my hernias fixed, and then also the one of the main things about this video is the healing process from my 360 paniculectomy. I had a 360 paniculectomy. I had a very huge pannus, and it was very painful. This is just like me also showing different aspects of myself. Like, I love theater. I love being on stage. Remember, I told y'all I am such a theater kid. And that's just that. I have never bleached my skin or anything like that. This is a filter, a black and white filter. Y'all see I'm dark as hell. And in this picture, you can see also that was my mother. And we had the same cheekbones. And that's about all we got in common. You feel me? And so, it's just either I was gaining weight or losing weight, you know what I mean? And when you gain weight and lose weight, it changes the shape of your face. It makes it fuller, it makes it thinner, stuff like this. In this picture right here, I was pregnant with my daughter, and then there were 3 of us, you know what I'm saying? I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, and so y'all see I have huge breasts. This caused me a ton of pain. Look at me inventing the pout. And as you can see, I was a big woman, but that thing was always thangin'. I ain't never had a BBL in my motherfucking life. And I'm so tired of, people insinuating that, trying to throw that shit out there. It is nothing wrong if you want to get a BBL or if you've had a BBL. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not trashing surgery, but let me explain some things to you guys. I never needed to have that done. As you can see, I just got fat. That's all it was. I had babies, I had children, and I got big, you know what I'm saying? And so I was lucky to keep my booty. I was lucky to develop ample bodily features. And as you guys can see, my cheeks have always been very high, just beautiful high cheekbones. I was supposed to get my deviated septum corrected. It was talks about it. I never did it. I never had surgery on my nose or my face because I just didn't want to ever go through the healing process of having to deal with that. Plus, I never saw anything wrong with my face. Like, I naturally have really beautiful fucking features. Like I said, as as my weight, wax and wanes, I get bigger, I get smaller or something like that, my facial features change. But I never had Botox. I never had anything like that done to me. You know, I never had to. Thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? But look, again, thinging. You know what I'm talking about? This was when I was in college. This was Roseville. This was when I was really starting to experience a lot of pain, a lot of physical pain. So I decided to have breast reduction surgery. This was a few days before surgery. This was the day of surgery. And I was like, yeah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm smiling and shit, but I was nervous as hell, y'all. When I say I was nervous, child, I was scared. But now this is after surgery, and I'm just kind of laid up, you know. And then I started healing. And y'all, this is when I created my whipped shea butter, and that was to help me to heal my scars from surgery. And then I started eating really well. I always loved vegetables and stuff, but I really got into like fitness and exercising. Like sweat equity was my shit. You know, it just, you know, I got a little too into it, and I fucked around and hurt myself, and I had to have surgeries on my hernia. I had developed a couple of hernias. I was in the pool and I was swimming, and I was doing some, you know, leg push-ups, kind of like when you cross your ankles and then you bring your knees up to your chest. And I was doing that laying on my back while I was swimming, and I heard a pop. And after that, I had to get surgery again, which caused me to wind up leaving school and stuff like that. So I started putting a lot of my focus into getting my Serve Safe certification and just getting my shit popping with my food. Like I've always, like I said, this has been a passion of mine forever. That was the whole reason why I was in college for business in the first place, because I was always going to do something with my sauce, always going to be, you know, writing. That's when I started like really getting into putting down a lot of my life experiences as a child, because I had a lot of abuse and stuff that happened to me in my childhood. And so I was like really processing a lot of that shit. And I started having help with I started building my mental health network, and I started getting a lot of help and resources in that way, and you know, therapy, and just really getting my shit together. This era is like around the time, and you see again, my weight began to fluctuate. I was homeless than a motherfucker in this time period. Me and my children were homeless. We had to go through some shit at the Oaks of Heatherwood, the Oaks of Heatherworth. They were so fucked up. They destroyed all of our things because they got mad because I was smart and I had gotten legal representation. I've never had a UD, never gotten evicted, because they had no legs to stand on. They had no ground. So they destroyed all of our things. This is where we are. This is more of the current time. But again, I was in a lot of pain because of this PANIS. It made it hard to do a lot of different things. I went through so very much, and it was a time period of 6 years between the time that I had my first surgery to the time that I had this one. And yeah, they took off a lot of weight off of your sister. You know what I'm saying? They took a lot of weight off of me, and I started having complications after surgery. My surgeon did a wonderful job, but I really didn't have much help at home, and it was just a lot going on, and it got worse. And then it got even worser. And it was just, this time I was getting really depressed and really sad because I was just kind of really going through it. You know, I didn't have any help, and then it kept getting worse, and more areas started opening in my incision, and then that started getting worse. And it was like, what am I gonna do at this point? Because I was literally by myself, and this was a time where I had to go to the hospital. And so because my legs started swelling up, and then after that, like I said, this entire time, like, I'm having to take care of my kids. I'm having to make sure that I'm still able to do things for them. And, you know, I was injuring myself through having to get up and trying to clean and it was just really a mess. I was so sad. I started seeing a wound care specialist, and y'all, that machine that you saw them put on me, that literally like saved my life, because that's how I was able to heal. that's how I was able to move forward with my healing process. And it took me a while to even get into see a wounds care specialist, to get help. But I did, you know what I'm saying? I got through it, and me and my kids became so much closer because of that situation. Like, they saw their mama go through a whole lot in a little bit of time, and we really had to kind of clean together and help each other. And I am so blessed. I was able to start getting housekeepers and people to come in and help me. I was able to get a grant that really changed my life. I got my teeth fixed. You know, I started to get endorsements and like sponsorships on my channel. Like, I really got into my stride, and I'm just so blessed, and I'm so grateful. Y'all, I don't have a belly button no more, as y'all saw, you know, but fuck that belly button. You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy that, you know, I was able to save my life, you know, and I'm still healing. But y'all, I'm better, not bitter. And I'm looking forward to what's next on my healing journey, my growing journey. I mean, things have been happening, and I'm so appreciative for them. More of my story will be told. This was just a very brief part of it. More will come, but for now, even if you're scared, you just gotta take that leap of faith. Anything is possible. Before I go, I wanted to give special thanks to a few people who really have been instrumental in this healing journey. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God. Period. I'd like to thank God. I just thank God so much. I thank God. My primary care physician, who I will not name in this video because that ain't nobody's business. And next, I want to give a special thanks to my therapist. Throughout that whole situation and throughout that whole healing process and beyond that and before that, you have always been there. And I know that you're paid to be my therapist, but it's just really, I appreciate what you do, and you are very extremely great and amazing at what you do. And I thank you so much for helping me to get through so much, and you know, childhood stuff, all through just the whole 9 yards. You have really been there for me, and I thank God so much for you. I'm not gonna say the name of my therapist because again, that ain't y'all business, but I just really want to thank you so very much for just really helping me to stay focused and to get through one of the toughest times of my life, like and to process others, you know what I'm saying? So I just thank you so very much from the bottom and the top and all up in and through my heart. Thank you. I also would like to thank Dr. Cantwell, who did my initial breast reduction. There was no breast implants or anything in there. That's just all titty meat. They took away, they didn't add to, you feel me? I also would like to thank Dr. Kayan. Thank you so much, Dr. Kayan. And I would like to thank Chrissy. Dr. Kayan was my actual surgeon who did my 360 paniculectomy. Thank you so much. You're the bomb. Like I said before, the issues that happened with my incision was because of me moving. It had nothing to do with her work. She was phenomenal. Chrissy, thank you so much for all of your help and for keeping up with all of these pictures. Without her keeping up with all the pictures that I sent over time, I wouldn't have had this so well documented. Thank you so much, Chrissy. I'd like to give a special thanks to all of the nurses over there that helped me at the Health East Vascular Vein and Wound. You guys are amazing at your jobs. It's not y'all fault that I'm allergic. It's not y'all fault that I'm allergic to adhesives. I wound up getting contact dermatitis, but I was able to receive top-notch care from my primary physician, and it healed. I have no more issues with the contact dermatitis. So thank you guys so much. Another special thanks to y'all, everybody that's watching this video at the sound of my voice. Thank you. I love you guys so very extremely much, and I appreciate y'all. And we just gonna keep on growing. We're gonna keep on going up, period, because that's what we're gonna do. Failure is not an option. Success is the only option. Much love, you guys. Mwah. All the time we say goodbye to all our YouTube friends, family. We love you all the way to the end. Thank you for watching this video. So hit that subscribe button and the notification bell too. What it do? I'll see y'all next time. Period. I love you.